Hey everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Dig Deep Outdoors. We find ourselves out here on a project where we've taken out some trees and stumps, and today we're going to talk about the process that we go through to build a driveway. So as you can see, we've got a mess that we have to deal with first, and you just can't come in here and smooth it out and put rock on it. So I want to talk to you about the steps that I'm gonna take to see if I can remedy this situation. So for starters, you can see we've got these stump holes where we took the trees out, we took them down, and we put them on a burn pile. And then next you can see the scattered roots and limbs everywhere that we've kind of scratched around and tried to clean up as best as we could with our excavator. And then after that, we just have loose topsoil and debris that we need to clear out of the way first. And we're gonna do this work with our John Deere 650K dozer. So we got our dozer checked out and ready to go. So we're gonna get it started up. The first step is to come through here and lightly rake this top layer of roots and topsoil and try to take it further down the driveway to where the burn piles are at, so we can sort through it with our excavator and burn that, and then save the topsoil. Now you're just going to want to make short pushes across here, grabbing these roots as clean as you can without too much dirt. And then at the end of that little short push, just raise up on your blade while you're still in motion and try to roll those roots out. That way you're trying to separate those roots from the dirt, and we're not taking a big pile of dirt down to our burn pile. You're still going to have some in it, but it'll save that excavator a lot of work. Now you just want to continue that process until you get to the end of your driveway or down to your burn pile location. And that'll set us up for the next phase. As we go along, we might find a stump or two that the excavator left or missed. And if it's small enough, we'll take it out with our dozer. If not, we'll just make sure it's visible so the excavator can come back and grab it. Now remember, you want to try your best to avoid putting this waste material into those stump holes. So we're just going to try to dodge those for the time being until we come back on the next step. And remember, we're clearing this off so we can start running across this road, this base, and packing it in. So we don't want to fill those stump holes with roots and debris that will eventually rot out and cause sinkholes in the driveway. So we're trying to keep it as clean as possible. All right, y'all, now that we got that done, I got about 4 or 5 stumps that I missed. I'm gonna go hop in the excavator and get those pulled out. But real quick, I'm gonna show you something, how to locate water or utility lines without having a high-tech tool or calling somebody out to check. But it's real easy to call 811 and let them check. But if you're ready to get it done and you don't have time, this is something cool you can do. Now, as you can see, I'm right here on the edge of the road, and we got a couple of stumps left right here, and I need to see where this water line is at so I make sure I don't damage anything. But luckily the water guy just stopped by and he told me that we're not going to hit it. It's 5 or 6 feet deep through here, so nothing to worry about. But just for the sake of it, I'm going to show you how to check. All right, so right here we've got a couple of copper rods. Usually I use clothes hangers, like metal clothes hangers for this. But the waterman had these couple of
of copper rods that he gave to me, so they work better. So what I'm gonna do is just kind of gently hold them, and you just want to support the backside and just let them lay over your finger so they're very loose. And then you just walk across where you think that water line might possibly be. Don't go too fast. And there we go. X marks the spot.
All right, y'all, usually we hold them long ways like this, but they're a little harder for the kiddos to control. But to show y'all how easy it is, Mason's gonna demonstrate. Now hold them real loose. Now walk. All right, stop. So X will mark your spot. Look how loose they are. So if you look, there's the power line buried under the ground to there, and it'll do water lines too. So I'm gonna just say I like the metal clothes hangers better because you can put a longer bend in it and hold it looser in your hand, whereas these just has this little short handle. I like about 6 inches of handle. That way it just fits down in your hand, and when you walk, they're longer too, so they're more sensitive and they move better. But go try it, see if you can find your water line at home. But the good news is we've already dug stumps out right here and didn't have any problems. So these closer to the road shouldn't be an issue. So I'm gonna jump in the excavator real quick, come get these out the way, and we'll get on to phase 2. Rake this fire out real quick, try to find us something hot so I can put some more dry brush on it and try to get it back going and burn these stumps. Well, I missed a few more stumps than I thought, so I'm gonna get these pushed down there real quick and then we'll get back and get started on phase 2. right, y'all, now that we got those stumps pushed up, I'm just to show you what phase 2 is. And what we're gonna try to do here is we're gonna start stripping off this. What we're gonna do here is start stripping off this top layer of topsoil and rolling it to each side of where the driveway is gonna go until we get down to the clean dirt base. All right, guys, so now that we've got all this topsoil stripped off, I'm gonna kind of go back across it and take it a little bit further over to the edges so I can then kind of put it in like a berm, kind of crown it up a little bit and walk it in just in case a rain shower or something comes through. I want to protect that dirt and not let it absorb a lot of water and turn to mud. And then we'll get to the next part of this driveway, and what I'm going to do is start developing ditches on the sides of the road and pull it to the center and build it up and crown it out. And then this topsoil will pull up on the edges. We'll pull it back once I get all the dirt out of it. And that'll be a wrap. We'll just be waiting on rock. So I'm going to get this knocked out real quick, and then we'll get on to the next part. Whoa, 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 whoa. I almost messed up and forgot to tell you what I was doing next. All right, so the next phase, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna cut this ditch in on each side, but I'm gonna do one side at a time. And I'm gonna take that dirt, throw it up on where the driveway is gonna go, and then I'm gonna take the dozer and walk it in a 6-inch layer and compact it. And then I'll take the dirt next to the ditch, right over here, and I'll backfill that into the ditch with some topsoil so it'll grow grass. So I'm gonna keep cutting this out on further back, flipping it up on here. Then I'm gonna show you what I've done after that before I do the other side and wrap it up, and we'll have our driveway put in. So let's get started on that. All right, y'all, now that we got us a ditch cut, we're gonna hop into 650 real quick, and we're gonna kind of take this dirt, we'll take this topsoil from the edge, roll it in the ditch. That way when I go to spread this dirt, this red dirt on top, it won't fall off right back into the hole. It'll kind of stay on top and give me a chance to work it. So let's hop in the dozer and get it. right, see how we rolled that into the ditch? And now you got this nice little curve that's already starting that ditch. So now we're gonna kind of work that out on top of the road and try to bust up all that red dirt and start turning it into a driveway. Let's go. So guys, the reason why I was rolling it all to the other side where I didn't have the ditch is so I could work these chunks out, and I've got room over there without putting it back in the ditch on this other side. So I'm gonna roll it out over there and then basically roll it back in and just do that a few times until I get all that stuff broke up, and all these passes I'm making is just really tightening it up and packing it in. And then when we get ready to haul dirt over this house pad, we'll run our dump truck across it, and that'll get it packed in and sealed off and ready for rock. All right, guys, let's take a look at what we got. Hey, that looks pretty good to me right there. So look, this is real simple. It's not rocket science, no heavy engineering, good dirt on top of good dirt, and that's it. And that road will hold up forever. I got this thing set up to where to hold up for concrete trucks, 18-wheelers, it don't matter. You'll be able to put anything on this road. Matter of fact, we will have our dump truck hauling in and out of here, so we know it'll hold up. But let's take a look at it again. And that's it, guys. Hey, appreciate y'all watching. I hope this helped. Check out some of our other how-to videos, and if there's anything that you got some questions about or want to learn about, give us a shout in the comments and we'll put it together. All right, guys, remember, take it easy, stay safe, dig deep. We'll see you later.